Hey guys, it's TheSliferSlacker here, and I know this isn't my normal setup. I'm not in front of the camera. I honestly don't think I look good for the camera right now. Whether I ever look good for the camera, that's debatable. But I also just want to save on battery space, and this isn't really a normal unscripted rant either. It's a little bit different. I'm not going as bombastic. I kind of want to be a little lower tier energy for this. Way more informal than my normal unscripted rants are. And obviously, this isn't one of my newer scripted style videos either, because I've got nothing, got no notes, I just want to talk. So I've been noticing this thing in hero decks lately, where being a hero player is at a really weird crossroads, because to be a hero player is way more popular than ever because heroes are gaining in strength so much from the last ban list. I mean, at this point, the only hero card that is on the ban list is still a hero lives at 1, and I never thought this would be a world that we live in, where we have 3 E-Calls, 3 Stratos, 3 Shadow Mist. Like, the only thing that could make this crazier if they put Road at a 3 and the deck was literally nothing but searching. Because at this point it already feels like it's nothing but searching. But hey, why not take the extra step? But I'm getting off track. The whole point is, I find it really weird being a hero player these days, because we're now at this point in time where you either play the way everyone else does and you're an asshole, or you put your own creative spin on it and you're a noob. And I know that doesn't sound like anything new for anyone who's ever, been in Yu-Gi-Oh! For more than 5 minutes, but the thing is with Elemental Heroes is that Elemental Heroes have always sort of had this reputation of being these obnoxious underdogs that won't go away. Because heroes have just been here for the longest time. They're one of the most popular decks ever, even when they sucked. And it's just odd, because we're at this point now where they don't suck, where they're really competitively viable, and they're a really great spam engine. Heroes have become an engine, an honest to God crazy engine. And if you asked me if this would have happened years ago, I would have thought you were crazy. I would have thought this never could have ever occurred in a million years, like ever in my life. And yet here we are. We're at this point, and it's almost sad because, and commendable, because on one hand, it's a deck that rose from the ashes of irrelevancy in terms of gameplay, and became this juggernaut of a deck right now. And I think it win a Worlds or anything? I don't know, but I mean, that's what happened with Blue Eyes. It got so popular one year that it happened to win a Worlds. Who's to say that can't happen with Heroes? I mean, like, it's entirely possible. It has the popularity. I mean, hell, Hero players top every year out of sheer numbers alone. They never get very far, but you see hero players at any big event. There's always at least a hero player, because heroes are everywhere. You check whoever, what decks, ranked, and like there's always at least maybe one hero deck, maybe not, but more times than not you'll find a hero deck. And it's kind of a shame, because I've been calling it this. I've been calling it the Yu-Gi-Oh! Equivalent of having white guilt, at least for me. That's how I feel with Heroes. Because, with Heroes you could just not play, but for someone like me who loves that deck so dearly, and it's the main reason he even stays playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the first place, it's hard to let that go. And even if I don't play exactly like everyone else does, I'm still a hero player. And a hero player has some weird connotation to it these days, because you either roll your eyes being like, oh, he's just a noob trying to make heroes work. And now it's going to shift from that into, oh god, he's playing heroes, because now I'm just in this, we're in this situation where being a hero player is going to be a lose-lose situation, where you're going to be an asshole if you play it, and you're going to be an asshole if you don't play it. from two completely different sides. And it's just mind-boggling for me. Especially because Heroes are this deck that can be anything it wants to be, but it chooses to be what it is now. And with one of the most versatile and interesting decks in the game that has proven time and time again over the years that it is adaptable and can be almost anything it wants to be. It could be Synchro, it can be XYZ, it excels at Fusion, and yet it's the thing the deck does the least these days. And even now it's proven a capable spam, like Link spam engine. Like, I've seen people drop Skull Dreads with Heroes with, like, it's nothing. And I just think that's crazy. Like, we live in this world where Hero is invincible, it feels like. Not in terms of gameplay, but it's never going to go anywhere. Because it's always going to get new support, it's always going to get, you know, attention and love because it's so popular. And there's other decks get thrown by the wayside because of it, and I think that's a shame. Do I like the fact that Heroes get support? Yes. But beforehand, Heroes a slow trickle of new content here and there, and lately, the past year, it's exploded with new support for Destiny Heroes, and Evil Heroes, and Vision Heroes, and it's all of the Dark Attribute Hero variants. There's so many Dark Attribute Hero variants. And is it so much for me to ask for them to make a new Elemental Hero main deck monster? Because, I mean, we haven't had one since Blaze Man, like, what, 2 years ago? And yet we have, like, all this new Destiny and Vision support. Like, can we just get, like, a new... Like a new fire hero, maybe? Or another new wind hero? Just something. Something to make, like, playing these cards a bit more interesting so they actually do something with the whole elemental gimmick that the deck started with. I don't know. I'm getting way off track, but I just think that, like, we're in a weird place for Heroes right now. And we're at a real crossroads where Heroes will either continue to go higher or they're gonna plateau here. Because at the end of the day, what Heroes do is they spam the board. Whether that's Fusions, Links, Synchros, XYZ, doesn't matter. They spam the board. And they don't really do much else other than that. They have their neat little knickknacks, but they have no clear win condition. And that is one of the things I think was always the most interesting about Heroes, but right now, I don't know. I'm worried about the state of this deck. And I just want there to be more that it can do other than just this. I want more people to be able to play hero decks differently. I wish people would actually, you know, stick with a version of the deck, or maybe, like, you know, experiment more. I mean, hell, the past year or so, since, like, 9 months, 10 months, since Malicious went to 2 up till now, where it's back at 3, almost no one played Heroes. And they could have. I did. I made Heroes work during that time. I don't even play the more traditional way of doing it, but I still found ways to make it work. And hell, one of the strategies I played throughout that time is now being used by hero decks. But hero players don't want to touch Heroes unless it's this exact idea they want in their head. Hero players are very fickle like that. They're stingy and fickle. And I think that hero players as a whole need to get over their fucking elemental hero white privilege, and they need to put that card in the graveyard. They need to discard that, remove it from the game, and get it the fuck out of here, because it's not welcome in deck lists. And honestly, I don't know what this video is really. I'm working on a huge video right now about elemental hero stuff, so it's gonna be like half an hour long probably. So I just have all this hero shit on the brain, and I'm, like, tired from working on this video, so this is just, like, a quick tie-in, like, thing, I guess, to whet your palate for what I'm going to be talking about, because I kind of touch upon similar things in that video, but for now, I guess, guys, just, if you like the video, leave me a comment, like, hit subscribe if you want to see more from me. I don't really care if you do either way. I'm not in this to get popular. I'm just doing this for fun. So, with that in mind, guys, have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and I'll catch you next time. Get your game on.